on a normal day, you can swim here, okay? It is allowed to swim inside the waterfall. Today, because it's raining, and as you can see, it's not very safe to get in the water right now because the ground water level is so high, the current is very, very strong. In order for you to drive to Oropendola Waterfall, you have to drive through the city of Liberia, or Liberia, as you guys say in English. You're gonna head north and take route number 1. That's how you will see it on Google Maps or Waze, GPS, the GPS. And then make a right heading towards Rincon de la Vieja National Park. On my way to Oropendola Waterfall, I made a quick stop at La Leona Waterfall office to grab some cameras and things like that. For those of you who don't know, La Leona Waterfall is one of the top rated tours in the area as well, so make sure to check it out. For those of you who are wondering if you need a 4-wheel drive vehicle to get to Oropendola Waterfall, well, the answer to that question is no, you do not need a 4-wheel drive vehicle. However, having a bigger vehicle is going to make it easier because there's a lot of potholes along the road, and for a very short part of the road, it's not the whole way, it's a very short part of the road where you have to skip a lot of potholes because they are all over the place. So but no, you don't need a 4-wheel drive vehicle to get to Oropendola Waterfall. Alright guys, so here's the interesting part about visiting Oropendola Waterfall. Okay, you're gonna arrive to this toll, which says that from this point, everything is private property. Okay, you are entering private property, which is true. Okay, Oropendola Waterfall belongs to the Hacienda Huachipelin Hotel. Okay, the waterfall is inside their property, and they have a private road. So for you to get to Oropendola Waterfall, you have to drive through their property. So this is how it works. If you make a reservation in advance, you don't have to pay the toll because you're gonna be doing an activity that's inside their property. So they're not gonna charge you for the toll as long as you make the reservation. The security guard is gonna have a list of all the reservations, and if your name is on it, you don't have to pay the toll. Now this toll is per person. It's 800 colones per person, which is about $1.50 per person. Okay, now if you arrive to the property and you don't have a reservation, even though you are doing one of their tours inside their property, but you don't have a reservation, you have to pay for the toll. There is no way to get around it. If you don't have a reservation, and even if you're doing one of the activities inside their property, you still have to pay for the toll because you're not on the list that the security guard has. Okay, so make sure you book in advance. So I mean, you can save a little bit of money, right? If you have a bigger family or something like that, it's a couple bucks you can save just by making a reservation in advance. Okay. Here I arrived to the Adventure Center. This is where you check in and get your wristbands to go to the waterfall. Now the waterfall is about 10 more minutes from here driving. Okay, but this is the Adventure Center where you have to stop to check in and get your wristbands to get to Oropendola Waterfall, right? If you have any questions, they have staff there. You can ask all the questions you may have. They also have other tours and information that they can provide. So I would definitely recommend you stop here by the Adventure Center. Also, if you need facilities, make sure you use facilities at the Adventure Center because they are way better. And they have running water at the Adventure Center. Whereas if you go directly to the waterfall, there is also a little coffee place where they have like bathrooms where you can change. But sometimes, because it's far up the mountain, sometimes there is no water in the bathrooms, or sometimes they don't work well. So I would definitely recommend you stop at the Adventure Center to get your wristbands and use facilities if you need.
Okay guys, so we're officially on the trail to Oropendola Waterfall. Okay, this is a very short hike. It's about half a mile, 1 kilometer maybe. So about half a mile, 1 kilometer long to get there. And well, as you can see here, the trail is it's not paved or anything, but it's I would say it's suited for mostly everyone. Maybe not for people who have like knee issues or mobility issues, but for the most part, this trail should be no problem for most people, to be honest. So I'm gonna continue walking here, and yeah, it's a beautiful hike too. You see, you're in the forest right away. Today it's raining, so I'm recording this video in September, and September, October are supposed to be the rainiest months in this area. So yeah, during that season, maybe or most likely you won't be able to swim in the waterfall because the current or the water level must be higher than usual, and it's not safe to do it. So but yeah, so I'm gonna keep walking here, and I'll update you in a little bit. Now for those of you who are wondering, do I need a tour guide to come to this waterfall, or something like that? No, you don't actually. It's a very easy hike. There are signs all over the place to get there as well once you're in the actual trail. As you can see, basically you just keep walking straight, you know, follow the signs. As long as you follow the signs, you'll be okay, right? Because we go to our right, okay, we continue on the trail. You know, there's a little trail, you won't miss it if you don't follow the sign. These are mountain bike trails that take you to other places, you know. So just as long as you follow the signs, you'll be all right. There is no way you can get lost here. I mean, you see, the trail is well maintained, very clear. You stay on the path, and you'll be all right. So yeah, this hike on average might take you about 15 minutes at most. Just walking slowly, taking your time. Should take about 15 minutes round trip to get no, 15 minutes each way, sorry, 15 minutes each way.
For those of you who are wondering what type of shoes or footwear should I wear, right? I did this hike with flip-flops, guys. I was wearing tennis shoes before I recorded a video, but then it started raining and those were the only shoes I had. So I said, I'm just gonna wear flip-flops. You know, I've been on this trail many times. I know it's gonna be okay. It's a very short hike. So you can easily do it wearing flip-flops. You just have to be a little more careful, you know, because some parts can be a little bit slippery and all that. But yeah, flip-flops are enough to do this hike. If you have, you know, closed-toe shoes or sandals with straps, those are great as well. But just know that you can wear flip-flops too when you're going to visit Oropendola Waterfall.
So yeah, on a normal day you can swim here, okay? It is allowed to swim inside the waterfall. Today, because it's raining, and as you can see, it's not very safe to get in the water right now because the ground water level is so high, the current is very, very strong. This little gate here is closed, okay? So we're not able to swim today because it's not safe. But as you can see, there are some steps that usually you just walk down and you're able to swim in the waterfall. And yep, to get out of the waterfall there's another hanging bridge. So yeah, today probably it's not the best day to visit the waterfall, but I just want to show you guys how everything works here, you know, so you have a better understanding when keeping Oropendola Waterfall, you know, in your plans when traveling to Rincon de la Vieja Volcano. Now, for those of you who are wondering what does Oropendola mean, Oropendola is the name of a bird here in Costa Rica. It's called Oropendola Montezuma. All right, so the name of this waterfall is Oropendola because before there was anything here, there were a lot of nests from this bird right here close to the waterfall. And this nest, I'm going to show you a picture in the video. They are very interesting because they hang from the tree, okay? And usually you see dozens and hundreds of them hanging from the trees. And they are easily recognized because only the Oropendola birds build this type of nest, right? So that's where the name of this waterfall comes from. Gracias, está fuerte ahora ahí. And yeah, now that's it. We are out of the trail to go to Oropendola Waterfall. When you get out of the trail, there's a little, like I don't know what you call it, like a little coffee place or something where you can get coffee, snacks, buy drinks if you want. The parking is very safe here. There's a security man on the gate. Many vehicles, so you will have no issue with the parking stuff. Yeah, you will have no issues with parking here. It's very safe. There's a security guard watching the parking lot at all times. There's also a security guard at the actual waterfall, making sure everyone follows the rules and all this stuff. So yeah, it's a very cool place. I'm gonna go show you the little coffee place, so you can take a look at it. This is very small. Maybe they said like you can get like a sandwich or some snacks, something small like that. This is not a place to get like lunch or anything. They don't sell like lunch or stuff like that. It's just snacks and things like that. Wait on the video. Also something important, guys, if you don't have a reservation and you didn't stop at the adventure center and you come directly here to the little to the parking lot of the waterfall and the coffee place, you can buy tickets here. Okay, you can buy tickets for the waterfall at the coffee place right behind you. Okay, you can buy tickets there as well. And yeah, I would definitely recommend you stop at the adventure center. There's The facilities are way better. Facilities are way better, and they have like more information and everything there. But if you weren't sure whether you were gonna visit the waterfall or not, and you're just in the area, you're closer to this parking lot, then you can stop at the coffee place right here and buy your tickets for the waterfall.
Okay guys, so I don't want you to get discouraged because you see the waterfall is completely brown on the video, okay? Keep in mind it was raining, it was pouring down when I went to record this video. So of course the river gets that brown color because all the mud from the mountains and the volcano fall into the river, and then it gets this brownish color, okay? But on a normal day, on a sunny day, the waterfall usually have a very blue, turquoise blue color, right? That's the natural color of the water because there are volcanic minerals mixed in the river, such as aluminum and silicon. And when you have the sunlight reflect into the water, you get to see it's a visual um, effect, you know. So you get to see different colors sometimes, depending on how sunny it is and all that. So yeah, just wanted to make that clear so you don't get discouraging. Oh, I look at the pictures and it's not blue when I get there. It can happen, guys. Okay, it's not gonna be blue all the time, but on a sunny day, it usually is.